So I am Dr. Nikhil Kashyap. I'll be taking the same discussion which was done by Mr. Uday Singh Rathore. I'll be carrying forward the same discussion now. I will be dealing with the 3 states, and I will also be dealing with the core title of the webinar today, that is something called as Target Judiciary, a multi-state preparation strategy. That part, that core part, how I can target all the states together by one preparation, that I'll be doing it with you in the last part. But let me take you to the states ahead. First, I'll be talking about something called Delhi. If I talk about Delhi, is one of the most favorite states when it comes to a judicial aspirant. Why I call it it's a favorite state? The reason is simple. There are less transfer and the chance of promotion is way higher. If I say, I'm repeating it myself very clearly, Delhi एक बहुत favorite state रहता है हर एक judicial aspirant के लिए. इसलिए फेवरेट रहता है क्योंकि उसको लगता है कि यहाँ पे मेरी प्रमोशन जल्दी होती है और दिल्ली में कहीं दूर दराज जगह पे ट्रांसफर नहीं मिलता एंड अमेनिटीज आर गुड. सो इट इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट स्टेट्स फॉर इफ यू वांट टू टारगेट जुडिशरी. इफ आई टॉक अबाउट जुडिशरी इन दिल्ली, दिल्ली का एक मिनिमम अगर आप मैक्सिमम एज की तरफ जाएंगे तो दैट विल बी रिमेनिंग एज 32. आपके पास 32 का एज रहेगा दैट यू हैव टू ऑलवेज टारगेट. एंड रिमेंबर, इस एज को थोड़ा सा ध्यान से देखेंगे. 32 का एज रहेगा आपके पास दिल्ली को टारगेट करने के लिए. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू नोट दिस पॉइंट. Delhi is one paper when you talk about prelims or mains, it is one paper which talks about application based question paper. Application based question paper generally level thoda higher ho jata hai. We know the law through the Bare Act, through the acts. But please remember, if you are targeting Delhi, you need to learn and remember application based paper. One thing that I want to add to this part, दिल्ली का पेपर वो स्टूडेंट्स क्वालिफाई करते हैं जिनकी रीडिंग स्पीड बेटर होती है. I am adding this idea. Whatever we do as a student, please remember, your reading speed will be deciding factor in Delhi. When I say why I say a reading speed is a deciding factor, हमें आदत होती है एक बार पेपर पढ़ा दोबारा उसको रीड करने की. We just read mechanically, we do not comprehend. So if you target Delhi, please increase your comprehending abilities. अगर आप रीड कर रहे हैं तो एक बारी पे नेक्स्ट मूव करें. दैट बिकम्स वेरी वेरी नेसेसरी. इफ आई टेक यू द थर्ड पार्ट विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, दिल्ली का पेपर में प्रीलिम्स में मेंस में जनरल नॉलेज आता है. प्लीज रिमेंबर, यहाँ की जीके को थोड़ा स्पेसिफिक जाना पड़ेगा. यहाँ पे वो हिस्ट्री ज्योग्राफी वाली जीके नहीं आ रही है. प्लीज डू नॉट कंसिडर दिस जीके एज हिस्ट्री ज्योग्राफी. आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट दैट. यहाँ की जीके जो आएगी वो आपकी होगी बुक्स एंड ऑथर्स की. यहाँ पे जो जीके आएगी डेज की, डेट्स की. यहाँ पे लीगल जजमेंट्स की. द लेटेस्ट लीगल जजमेंट्स विल बी द की चेंजर इन योर जीके. प्लीज रिमेंबर, ये हिस्ट्री ज्योग्राफी इकोनॉमिक साइंस यहाँ पे नहीं है जो बाकी जगहों पे आती है, जो बाकी स्टेट्स में आती है. If I say something, please remember, if you're targeting, be updated with latest happenings and judgments. Okay, one thing that I want to add here, very categorically. दिल्ली में हिस्ट्री कभी कभी रेफर की जा सकती है. हिस्ट्री वही हिस्ट्री रेफर करेंगे which is in news. If you are targeting Delhi, you need to be very much sure that you read a newspaper every day, you read a judgment every day. Okay, one thing that I want to talk about, Delhi. Delhi के अंदर अगर आप टारगेट ले रहे हैं as a judicial aspirant, please remember, you should be abreast with 1 year judgments of Supreme Court and High Court of Delhi. अगर कोई लैंडमार्क जजमेंट्स 1 साल के अंदर आई हैं तो आपको पता होनी चाहिए, नहीं तो आप अपना मेंस का पेपर क्वालिफाई नहीं करेंगे. अगर आपको मेंस क्वालिफाई करना है, then you should be very sure about the latest judgments. If I talk about Delhi, focus on minor and local laws. दिल्ली ने अपने सिलेबस को इंक्रीज किया है. They have come up with IPR, they have come up with labor laws and etc. many acts. They have Delhi Rent Control Act. So my question, many students ask me, sir, 1 question आता है, 2 question आता है. We should not be worried about it. We should just leave those subjects as their value is very less. Please remember, 1 mark for a student can be a jump more than 500 students. आपका अगर 1 मार्क ज्यादा है, आप 500 स्टूडेंट से आगे हो. Think about the value of 1 mark. So please remember, maybe the value of the minor laws, value of the local laws may be lesser, but please value them. 1 mark, or maybe you earn 5 marks, you are 2,500 students ahead in your paper. So let's go for Delhi. अच्छा, Delhi में there is also a negative marking, याद रखेगा. Delhi mein there is a negative marking. Definitely a negative marking is there. Always remember that. Okay, let's come to the next state, MP. मध्य प्रदेश की जब हम बात करें, मध्य प्रदेश एक बड़ा स्टेट है, इसमें जनरली सीट्स की क्वांटिटी ज्यादा आती है. So MP is a very good state to target as a judicial aspirant. अगर मैं आपसे एक बात बोलूं, MP का पेपर अगर हम बोलें आसान पेपर आता है, इजी पेपर आता है. MP की इफ आई टॉक अबाउट, MP में एक ट्विस्ट डाला गया है, वो प्रीलिम्स बच्चे को क्लियर नहीं करने देता. अ जुडिशियल एस्पिरेंट कांट क्लियर प्रीलिम्स फॉर वन रीजन. दैट्स अ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट ट्विस्ट. Please remember, MP has a good amount of GK in its paper, but it is a GK, it is a local GK, it is geography within MP. It doesn't ask pan India, it asks pan MP. सब MP के बारे में पूछा जाता है GK के लिए. So जितने students domicile होते हैं MP में, जो रह रहे हैं, they have an edge. If you are targeting MP as a judicial aspirant, please focus on MP based GK. MP में कितनी डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स हैं, कैसी पॉपुलेशन है, कितनी झील है, कितने different monuments है. You have to be very careful about MP. When I talk about MP, MP की age is remain 35. The maximum age remains 35. इसकी 35 का age है. It works really well. Please remember, focus on PYQs, previous year questions. If you are targeting MP, this is a very important point. 30 to 40% of the paper is from previous year. 30 to 40% of the paper is from previous year. I am saying it correct. 30 से 40% पेपर आपका previous year से आता है. So please, if you're targeting MP, you should think about previous year questions. MP में एक बात याद रखेगा, MP में GK आती है. MP में 20 marks के local GK आएगी. That will be the 20 questions in prelims. So please remember, it is very important that you are very much sure that what is locally happening within MP. Okay, computer in prelims and computer in mains. Acha, I will talk about this part here very carefully. 10 questions in your prelims. यहाँ पर 10 questions के करीब prelims के अंदर आते हैं आपके computer पर. Computer based knowledge में they can ask anything, and please remember, there is a mains में there is a computer based test. It's a practical test. They ask you to sit on a computer, not on a computer, sit on a chair and work on a computer and show that you are aware of the computer and they're working. So please remember, computer का एक test रहता है. MP is one state which has no negative marking. MP में बिल्कुल भी negative marking नहीं है. But I want to make you remember very importantly, MP की cut off. अगर मैं आपसे बोलूं 150 क्वेश्चंस होते हैं एमपी में, और अगर मैं एमपी की कट ऑफ की बात करूं, एमपी की कट ऑफ वे हायर जाती है. इट इज अराउंड 130 से लेके 135 की रेंज में कट ऑफ जाती है. सो द कंपटीशन इज कट थ्रोट. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर, एमपी का पेपर आसान होता है, एमपी का पेपर टारगेट होता है. अगर हम मेंस की बात करें एमपी में, एमपी का पेपर इजी होता है, डायरेक्ट क्वेश्चंस होते हैं, एप्लीकेशन बेस्ड क्वेश्चन नहीं होते जैसा हमने दिल्ली में देखा था. सो दिल्ली का कॉन्ट्रास्ट पेपर एमपी होता है. और आज विद दिस आई कंप्लीट दिस पार्ट ऑफ एमपी. नाउ द लास्ट स्टेट फॉर टुडे that I'll be talking about is something categorized as बिहार. बिहार की जब हम बात करते हैं, बिहार की मैक्सिमम एज 35 है. बिहार में भी नंबर ऑफ सीट्स आर रिमेन हायर, बट बिहार में अगर हम एज की बात करें तो इट विल रिमेन 35. सीट्स की क्वांटिटी पर जाएं तो इट रिमेन्स अ बिग नंबर ऑफ सीट्स आर देयर. बट बिहार की, when I talk about बिहार में जीके पूछा जाता है, एंड टू बी मोर प्रिसाइज एंड पर्टिकुलर, बिहार में साइंस पूछा जाता है. जनरल साइंस इज आस्क्ड इन बिहार. सो प्लीज रिमेंबर, व्हेन यू गो फॉर द जीके, यू हैव टू गो फॉर हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, इकोनॉमिक्स, साइंस. साइंस भी बिहार में बिल्कुल पूछी जाती है, और जीके से ही कहीं ना कहीं इट इज देयर इन द मेंस एज वेल. सो यू गेट एन एज. MP has a Bihar has a very important twist. In your mains paper, you have to make choices. Now I want to talk about this optional paper that will be coming across. I have spoken about GK, GS and science. Okay, now this part follows a pattern of compulsory papers and optional paper. See, compulsory paper, student doesn't have an option. If there's a compulsory paper, जो procedural laws के paper है, science का paper है, that remains compulsory. But when it comes to an optional paper, it is a doubt that which option that we need to collect. There are multiple options starting from constitution and admin law. You have contracts and SRA. You have different subjects. Trust laws are there. So now the question was, at one point of time, I will break a myth here. मैं यहाँ पे एक myth को तोड़ने जा रहा हूं. पहले टाइम पे ये माना जाता था कि कुछ ऑप्शंस में मार्क्स कम आते हैं. And I still remember the option was contract and torts. ऐसा माना जाता था कि कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एंड टॉर्ट्स का जब ऑप्शन लिया जाता है उसमें मार्क्स कम आते हैं. बट ट्रस्ट मी, with the experience I have in this industry for 16 plus years, I can assure you and I can tell you, if you're targeting Bihar, there is no option with which you cannot qualify the exam. If you write great answer with any options, the 5 areas that you want to select, any optional paper that you select in your mains, you can very well qualify Bihar. आप आराम से बिहार को क्वालिफाई करते हैं. प्लीज डू नॉट बी इन अ मिथ कि मुझे यही सब्जेक्ट्स लेने हैं तभी मेरा क्वालिफाई होगा, नहीं तो मेरा क्वालिफाई नहीं होगा. दैट्स अ बिग एरर दैट इफ वी कंसीडर दैट वेज. ओके, द लास्ट पार्ट दैट आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट, हिंदी इंग्लिश ग्रामर नॉलेज. बिहार में जब आप जाते हैं, हिंदी इंग्लिश ग्रामर बहुत अच्छे से पूछी जाती है. हिंदी इंग्लिश ग्रामर आपको अच्छे से पता होनी चाहिए. व्याकरण है. अगर आप हिंदी में या इंग्लिश में निपुण नहीं है, इफ यू आर नॉट वेल वर्स्ड विद हिंदी एंड इंग्लिश एंड ग्रामर ऑफ इट, then you have to think about your choice. Okay, now the last tip about Bihar I want to talk about. Bihar में till the past times, आज तक बिहार में कभी भी Indian Penal Code 1860 नहीं आया है. I'm repeating myself. बिहार में IPC नहीं पूछा गया है prelims mains में. But there's an important twist to remember. When it comes to interview, बिहार के interviews में they ask IPC a lot. So most of the students who are targeting Bihar, they forget to revise IPC, and when it comes to the interview, they do fail. So because they fail, and one thing very important to remember, Bihar is one state which has a minimum interview marks, that is 35. I have seen some students who are at the top of the merit list in the mains, वो merit list में top पर है mains में, लेकिन interview में 35 की जगह उन्हें 33 marks दे दिया गया है. So please, if you're targeting Bihar, you should always work on pre, mains and interview. Do not wait कि जब मेरा mains होगा तब मैं interview करूंगा. Please, interview में personality is the most important thing, and nobody can change personality in 15 days like this. We can't change that. So please remember, if you're targeting Bihar, work on your interview very, very well. So with this, we have covered together 9 states. Now the topic that, yes, I want to talk about a strategy coming across, a multi-state strategy. Now, this is one area that we need to talk about. How many of you think about just selecting one state and targeting judiciary? Now, I want to talk about one of the basic problems that I did, and I will be taking my example today, that what was a mistake that I did and nobody guided me that time. I never took coaching anywhere, and that was a flaw that I did. I targeted only one state. मैंने एक स्टेट को टारगेट किया और मैं उसमें फेल हो गया. अगर मैं इस स्टेट में फेल हो गया, लेट्स से आई टारगेटेड दिल्ली. मैंने एग्जांपल दिया, मैंने दिल्ली का स्टेट टारगेट किया एंड आई फेल्ड इन दिल्ली. But I never targeted other states. I never targeted Haryana. I never targeted, let's say, UP, MP, Rajasthan, multiple states. मैंने कुछ टारगेट नहीं किया. I have ample students with me, my own students. I'll give an example. There was a student of mine. She first cleared an exam of Tripura, then she cleared Haryana, and she was a native of Delhi. Then she qualified Delhi in 2018. One of my students qualified MP, Haryana, and Rajasthan then. She was a native of Rajasthan. So please, the first myth that I want to break today with this session is that do not target one state. अगर हमारा टारगेट, अगर हम कहते हैं ना कि अगर हमारा टारगेट जितना छोटा होगा, अगर आपका टारगेट ये है, what is the chance that you will beat this? But if I give you the target is this, what are the chances that you will hit it? So please remember, target as many states as you can. And the strategy that about targeting all the states, I will be giving you now. That I'll talk about it. When it comes to the common strategy, one preparation is equal to 9 states. Today we have covered 9 states. So first question that is to be there, why 9 states? Who gave you that idea of picking up 9 states? Why we started with that idea that one preparation and 9 states? We have taken 9 states on a very simple and easy thought. We have taken this idea of 9 states because here the common language is Hindi and English. Please remember, we haven't taken other states of India for a simple reason, because they will be asking a special language. So if I want to target, I will say, you can say all states, one preparation is equal to all states. If you just add one line that if there's a native language, for example, if you're in Punjab and you have to learn Punjabi there, so please remember, if you add that language paper, then you can say that this common strategy works for that state as well. For example, you are in Maharashtra and you need to have a paper of Marathi. If you know Marathi well, then this strategy works well for you. So, but one preparation is equal to 9 states is just for one reason, that it is, we are talking about Hindi and English based states. जहां पे हिंदी और अंग्रेजी में पेपर दिया जा सकता है, जहां पे हिंदी में ही सिर्फ पेपर लिया जा रहा है एक्स्ट्रा लैंग्वेज का, सिर्फ हमने उन स्टेट्स को टारगेट किया है. बट अगर आप कोई और वर्नाकुलर, कोई और लैंग्वेज को ऐड कर लेते हैं, यू कैन यूज द स्ट्रैटेजी फॉर एनी एंड एवरी स्टेट. Okay, now I will talk about the strategy. The first thing that I want to talk about is a very important area. When we target this part, if you study these 6 papers, if you look at them, अगर आप इन 6 पेपर की तैयारी करते हैं, I can guarantee you will be creating a preparation of 60-70% of your judicial exam. These are called major and common paper in all the states across India. Look at them. If I say this way, I will use the color Constitution of India, BNS. These are the 2 new laws and 3 new laws together. BNSS, भारतीय नागरिक सुरक्षा संहिता, भारतीय न्याय संहिता, भारतीय साक्ष्य अधिनियम, CPC कोड ऑफ सिविल प्रोसीजर एंड कॉन्ट्रैक्ट एक्ट. अगर आप इन 6 पेपर्स को टारगेट करते हैं, you will be able to reach 60-70% of your preparation. So first, if you are a judicial aspirant, you are in whichever year, you are at whichever state, you should master these 6 papers. इन 6 पेपर्स के बिना आप कभी भी क्वालिफाई नहीं कर सकते किसी भी जुडिशरी को. So we need to know all these 6 papers. Okay, one of the question that will always come in, so ये papers prepare कैसे करने होते हैं? So one of the simplest answer that I can give you is prepare from BEAR Act, prepare the case law, prepare your own language. You need not remember the BEAR Act itself. आपको BEAR Act को याद करने की जरूरत नहीं है, but please do all the 6 papers as your first target. आपका पहला टारगेट आपकी प्रिपरेशन में इन्हीं 6 पेपर का होना चाहिए. ये 6 पेपर हो गए तो आप 60-70% तो आपने बाजी मार ली है. You have reached the target. Okay. When I say common strategy, please remember 6 papers plus 3 months is equal to success in any state. This rule, yes. You just do this 6 papers, you target these 6 papers, and I can assure you, आप मुझे 6 papers करके आ जाइए, 3 महीने इसमें ऐड कर दीजिए, your success is guaranteed in any state. I will say any state for that matter, because यही 6 पेपर, मेरे को यहाँ पे जुडिशरी की क्लासेस लेते हुए इतना टाइम हो गया, approximately 15-16 years down the line. Trust me, in any course in judiciary, 70% of the time goes with 6 papers. ये मेरा 70% टाइम लेते हैं एक जुडिशियल कोर्स के लिए. अगर कैरेट लॉज एकेडमी का कोर्स 9 महीने का है, तो मैं 6 महीने, करीबन 6 से 7 महीने सिर्फ ये 6 पेपर्स पढ़ाता हूं. बाकी टाइम मैं सिर्फ आपको ये पेपर्स पढ़ाता हूं. So if any students who wants to have a speed in your preparation, please target these 6 papers and just give me 3 months, and I can guarantee that you will succeed in your state, in your choice of state. Okay, now the target comes in. Sir, 6 पेपर पढ़ लिए, उसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे? Now I want everyone to follow this principle that is called 1+8 rule. Please, 1+8 rule को मैं थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करना है. 1+8 ये क्या है सर? ये तो ऐसा लग रहा है कि विराट कोहली के टी शर्ट का नंबर है 18 कम्यून है ना, उसकी एक सीरीज भी जो उसके होटल्स है, रेस्टोरेंट्स है, उसका भी है. सो 18 क्या विराट कोहली का नंबर है? ट्रस्ट मी, आई एम गिविंग यू द सक्सेस ऑफ विराट कोहली ओनली. अगर आप मुझसे बात करेंगे, मैं आपको विराट कोहली का ही नंबर दे रहा हूं. 1+8, 18. So let's talk about what is this 18. Each one of us, when we target any, I'm repeating myself, when we go for judicial preparation, जब हम जुडिशियल प्रिपरेशन के लिए जाते हैं, तो हमारी कोई ना कोई एक चॉइस स्टेट होती है. हमारी कोई ना कोई एक ऐसी स्टेट होती है जहां पे हम चाहते हैं कि यार आई शुड बी देयर. For example, if I'm coming from MP, Madhya Pradesh, I really want that I'll become a judicial officer in MP. If I'm coming from West Bengal, I should become a judicial officer in West Bengal. So this one is your state, your choice. I write the word your choice. I will repeat this part. This is your choice. आपने 6 पेपर तैयार कर लिए, आगे की स्ट्रैटेजी के लिए सबसे पहले अपनी चॉइस पिक करिए. यू नीड टू पिक योर चॉइस, which state you actually want from the bottom of your heart that you become a judicial officer. Then other remaining states, the other remaining states will be our second priority. ये हमारी second priority पे जाएंगे. I will tell you when they are on the first priority, when they are on the second priority. Now I want to talk about, please remember, पहले अपनी native choice को pick करें, अपनी best choice को pick करें, that I want to become a judicial officer, because आने वाली preparation, when I say and I talk about the future preparation, will be dependent upon your choice, the choice you make. Okay, now I will start about the choice. When I talk about the minor laws is the second most important area when we talk about in your preparation. Major part हम लोगों ने cover कर लिया, but हमें minor laws cover करने हैं. Minor laws में मेरी एक बात याद रखना, minor laws में आपको prioritization का rule follow करना होगा. You need to prioritize your exams and your paper. I will give an easy example how to prioritize them. I will write a simple word that you need to prioritize. आपने prioritize करा, please remember how to prioritize. For example, आपने यहाँ पे limitation act लिया. You have limitation act, you have SRA, you have SOGA, let's say you have NI Act, Negotiable Instrument Act. I'm just giving an example to you, just a random example. They are not the same one. I'm just giving an example to you. So now how I will be selecting a paper from this part. Now let's take an example. Let's say SRA is coming in 6 states. ये 6 states में आ रहा है जो मेरी target है. Limitation is coming in 5 states. Negotiable instrument is coming in 2 states. SOGA is coming in 3 states. Which paper I will be doing in the minor first? मैं कौन सा paper पहले करूं? Which paper I should do first? Ideally, if you want to pick up, I will simplify it and say that you should pick up Specific Relief Act because it is covering the maximum states. When it comes to the second, make the second choice as limitation, make the SOGA as your third choice, and the fourth as NI Act. So I want each one of you to please remember and prioritize common papers in maximum states. That's your target. जब आप minor laws की तरफ जाएंगे, minor laws में आप उन्हें prioritize करें that which paper you want first. कौन सा paper आप पहले चाहते हैं और कौन सा paper आप बाद में चाहते हैं. Now let's talk about local laws. Local laws and special laws. ये मुझे थोड़ा सा जानना पड़ेगा. ये हर स्टूडेंट के लिए डरावना होता है. ये एक हिस्सा ऐसा लगता है कि यार नेटिव मतलब हमारी जो चॉइस स्टेट है उससे अब हम दूर जा रहे हैं. वी आर गोइंग बिट फार ऑफ इट. नाउ चॉइस स्टेट से हम दूर जा रहे हैं बिकॉज वी हैव 2 laws which are generally in the local laws. If I talk about local laws में एक मेरे पास आता है rent control और एक मेरे पास आता है land law. Now I will be talking about both of them very carefully. Everyone please listen to me very very carefully. Please, for the rent control, I am giving you a tip. आप एक रेंट कंट्रोल एक्ट किसी भी स्टेट का कर लें. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आपने दिल्ली रेंट कंट्रोल एक्ट पढ़ रखा है, आप किसी और स्टेट में हरियाणा में जाते हैं, आपका रेंट कंट्रोल का पेपर आएगा, आपको आसान लगेगा. इट इज सिमिलर. प्लीज देयर विल बी ओनली वन चेंज दैट यू विल ऑलवेज सी, द सेक्शन नंबर. सेक्शन नंबर बदलेंगे बट मोर और लेस द लॉ रिमेन्स सेम. सो प्लीज डू नॉट गेट स्कैर्ड कि रेंट कंट्रोल आ गया, व्हाट इज टू बी डन. Okay, now I want to talk about one of the second important area of a local law that is coming across something called as land laws. That is coming across as land laws. When I talk about this word land law, I want to talk about a very important thing. If you want to master land laws, please study Transfer of Property Act very carefully. I'm repeating myself. If you want to learn land law, please master Transfer of Property Act. ये अगर आप मास्टर कर लेते हैं, आई कैन अश्योर यू कोई भी लैंड लॉज आपको मुश्किल नहीं लगेंगे. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप यूपी के लैंड लॉज में जाएंगे, अगर आपको टीपीए आता है, ट्रांसफर प्रॉपर्टी एक्ट आता है, इट विल बिकम वेरी इजियर. यू जस्ट नीड टू मेमोराइज सम नेम्स एंड लैंड लॉ बिकम्स वेरी इजी फॉर यू. Now, please remember, when I talk about local laws, if I take you to the Rajasthan, there are some laws which relate to women. If I take you to the Delhi, you will get Juvenile Justice Act. Many local and special laws will be there. So when it comes to the category of the local and the special laws, Please remember, as a general, local laws को अगर आपको टारगेट करना है, then you need to master CPC very well. अगर आप local laws को टारगेट करना चाहते हैं, if you master your CPC, local laws will become very easy for you. Please remember, local laws बहुत आसान रहेंगे. And if I talk about the special laws, they have a weightage today. पहले के जमाने में स्पेशल लॉज के जैसे जुवेनाइल जस्टिस एक्ट है या पॉक्सो है या ऐसे जो जो छोटे छोटे एक्ट्स आते हैं, डोमेस्टिक वायलेंस एक्ट है, इनकी वैल्यूएशन पहले कम रहती थी, बट नाउ व्हेन यू आर अ जुडिशियल एस्पिरेंट देयर वैल्यू इज वे मोर. सो अगर आप किसी स्पेशल लॉ को टारगेट कर रहे हैं, देन यू नीड टू एटलीस्ट मास्टर इट्स बेयर एक्ट. आपको उस मास्टर पे बेयर एक्ट पे करना पड़ेगा. ओके, अभी मैंने ना एक ब्रह्मास्त्र देना है लास्ट में, तो डू नॉट फॉरगेट दैट आइडिया. ओके, नाउ जीके एंड जीएस. नाउ आई वांट टू टॉक अबाउट, अगर हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर स्कैर्ड ऑफ जीके? मैं तो, इफ यू आस्क मी, आई वाज स्कैर्ड ऑफ जीके. मेरे से तो जीके नहीं पढ़ी जाती थी. हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, साइंस, आई फॉरगॉट व्हेन आई वाज टिल 10th. I remember that I studied till 10th. I used to be very scared. There's only one state which does not have a GK, that is called Rajasthan. So अगर आपको GK का phobia है, तो target the state of Rajasthan. That will be the most easiest part. I would talk about the GK part. I want everyone every day to read a newspaper. Now we are legal aspirants and judicial aspirants, to be more precise. We need to study or read a very good newspaper which is neutral in nature. Please remember, I would also suggest every student should every day invest 30 minutes time in the GK, in the general studies, whichever state that they are targeting. Whichever state that they are targeting. आप जिस स्टेट का टारगेट करें, जैसा जीके आ रहा है, आप उस पर 30 मिनट्स करें. लेकिन ये 30 मिनट्स रूल यूपी पे अप्लाई नहीं होता है. अभी उदय सर ने थोड़ी देर पहले आपसे बात बोली होगी कि उत्तर प्रदेश का जीके का लेवल ऑलमोस्ट यूपीएससी के लेवल का है, तो आप उसमें 30 मिनट्स नहीं करेंगे. जितना टाइम आप लॉ की प्रिपरेशन को दे रहे हैं, उतना ही टाइम आप जीके की प्रिपरेशन को भी देंगे. सो प्लीज मेंटेन द टाइम फॉर जीके एंड जीएस इन एवरीडे स्टडी. आप जब जब डेली पढ़ें, तो जीके और जीएस को उतना ही पढ़ें, उतना ही महत्व दें, उतना ही इंपॉर्टेंस दें, व्हाटएवर इज रिक्वायर्ड एज पर योर डिजायर्ड स्टेट. Okay, the next part very carefully, language. Now language में majorly translations आती हैं. Translations की जब बात करूं, या तो वो एक सेंटेंस फॉर्म में आएगी, 10 सेंटेंसेस दिया जाएगा, ट्रांसलेट कर दीजिए इंग्लिश टू हिंदी, हिंदी टू इंग्लिश. या फिर अगर मैं आपसे बात करूं ट्रांसलेशंस के लिए, आई हैव अ वेरी सिंपल रूल टू ईच वन ऑफ यू. एवरी स्टूडेंट शुड रीड 15 मिनट्स डायग्लॉट. डायग्लॉट होता है जिसमें एक तरफ हिंदी का बेयर एक्ट होता है, दूसरी तरफ इंग्लिश का बेयर एक्ट होता है. यहां पर मैं एक बात जरूर बोलूंगा, इस पॉइंट पर, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पॉइंट. आई विल चेंज द कलर ऑफ माय पेन, जस्ट 1 सेकंड. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट दिस पॉइंट, डायग्लॉट्स. यूज योर डायग्लॉट्स वेरी वेरी वेल. डायग्लॉट्स को यूज करना आपको इसलिए जरूरी हो जाता है, आपकी वोकैब, हिंदी और इंग्लिश वोकैब इंप्रोवाइज होती है. प्लीज रिमेंबर वन मोर सजेशन, अगर आप हिंदी में वीक हैं या आप इंग्लिश में वीक हैं, तो किसी भी एक न्यूज़पेपर का एडिटोरियल पेज प्लीज पढ़िए. आई एम रिपीटिंग माई सेल्फ, इफ यू आर वीक इन एनी ऑफ द लैंग्वेज, मी ईदर हिंदी और इंग्लिश, जिसका ट्रांसलेशन आने वाला है, तो एडिटोरियल पेज जरूर पढ़ें. एटलीस्ट इन्वेस्ट योर टाइम ऑन एडिटोरियल पेज. दैट इज नेसेसरी टू मास्टर एनी लैंग्वेज. एंड वन थिंग वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, लैंग्वेज टेक्स टाइम. लैंग्वेज डजंट कम लाइक दिस. अगर मैं एक दिन पहले सोचूं कि मैं ट्रांसलेशन सीख लूंगा, आई विल नॉट बी एबल टू लर्न. एक दिन पहले मैं अपनी वोकैब बना लूंगा, इट्स इम्पॉसिबल. So language should also be worked upon from the very beginning of your preparation. Okay, the last pointer, that is grammar. Grammar we know कि grammar English कहां पे आएगी? राजस्थान, बिहार, झारखंड, और हिंदी राजस्थान और बिहार. So याद रखिएगा, हिंदी and English grammar is a must. How many of you are scared? How many of you are scared of the grammar part? Many people are. But I would suggest, take an easy book. Take an easy book from 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 7th standards and 8th standard, and just work on your grammar. आप basic grammar भी करके चले जाएंगे, आपका पेपर क्वालिफाई हो जाएगा. So grammar पढ़ना जरूरी है if you're targeting Rajasthan, Bihar, Jharkhand, or Rajasthan and Bihar to be more precise. So if you're targeting that, then you need to know the grammar part. Sir, आपने अभी एक ब्रह्मास्त्र की बात करी थी. That was a part that I spoke about, a ब्रह्मास्त्र. Remember? चलिए, I will give you a final part, not final. हाँ, नहीं, अभी your time से पहले मुझे एक लाइन में your time पे मैं कुछ आपको एक चीज बताना चाह रहा हूं, that I want to talk about. We spoke about one preparation for all the states, for 9 states, correct? Multi-state strategy. Now, I want to talk about very importantly the time to make the study. आपके time frames क्या होने चाहिए? Let's understand some situation and understand the word time. I always say time is the most valuable thing that anybody can invest. Trust me, all of you here have given me time today to listen to me. I want to make your time worth. Now I'm putting your time into two situations and your preparation very well. Listen to me very carefully. If there's a situation, there is no exam. अगर एक सिचुएशन आती है, अभी कोई भी एग्जाम नहीं है, देयर इज नो एग्जाम पेंडिंग, अभी किसी भी स्टेट का कोई नोटिफिकेशन नहीं आया है, देन प्लीज फोकस ऑन फर्स्ट थिंग. अगर कोई एग्जाम पेंडिंग नहीं है, फोकस ऑन कॉमन पेपर्स. फोकस ऑन कॉमन पेपर्स. सबसे पहले आप कॉमन पेपर्स से फोकस करेंगे. इफ देयर इज नो एग्जाम पेंडिंग, देन योर फोकस योर चॉइस स्टेट. आप फोकस करेंगे अपनी चॉइस स्टेट पर. दैट्स द सेकंड मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग. प्लीज रिमेंबर, वंस यू आर डन विद योर चॉइस स्टेट एंड द कॉमन पेपर्स, देन गो टू अदर 8 remaining states. Now this was Virat Kohli rule. याद आता है? This is 1 plus 8 is equal to 9 states. यही रूल मैंने आपको थोड़ी देर पहले दिया था. This rule is the Brahmastra to follow when there is no exam pending. अगर कोई एग्जाम पेंडिंग नहीं है, follow this principle for that time. But sir, अगर situation आ जाए that we were studying and we get a notification. Let's say there is a notification of any state. Notification आ चुका है, then always remember we will go for 6 common papers. पहले हम 6 common papers पर जाएंगे जो हमारे लिए common थे हर जगह पर. वो हमारी इस notification को भी qualify करना होगा. But please remember, now there's a twist, there's a change. यहां पर हमने चॉइस लिया था अपनी चॉइस स्टेट को, यहां पर भी 1+8 का ही रूल है. बट रिमेंबर, यहां नोटिफिकेशन आ गया है, देन यू विल गो वेयर यू विल टेक द स्टेट ऑफ नोटिफिकेशन. जो इस नोटिफिकेशन आया था, आप उस स्टेट को टारगेट करेंगे एंड योर अदर स्टेट्स विल टेक अ बैक सीट. आपकी अदर स्टेट्स एक बैक सीट ले लेंगे, ये पीछे चले जाएंगे. सो अगेन द रूल रिमेन्स एज 1 plus other 8 is equal to 9 states. So this was the rule which I discussed with you in the earlier part. So with this part, my part of knowledge, I'm giving it to you, to the strategy part, it stands over. And now I want everyone, please remember, I will open the part that is for your doubt session and your discussion. And I would also like to invite my co-speaker for the earlier session, Mr. Uday Singh Rathore, to be with me in the doubt session, please. Aye, sir.
So we have the few questions, and we have the first question from Karan. If we are in the first year of what is the right time to start judiciary? तो सर पहला क्वेश्चन है कि हमसे पूछा गया है कि अगर हम फर्स्ट ईयर में है तो राइट टाइम क्या है स्टार्ट करने का?
Okay, Mr. Karan, thank you for the question number 1. That's a very good question and a very simple one. I always remember the strategy that I used to make it for every student that I want to talk about. I will be talking. Karan, listen to me very carefully. एक बार इस strategy को थोड़ा ध्यान से आप लोग देखेगा. I call it as a cross-section time. I make this strategy as cross-section time. There's a time in a student's life. There's a time in a student's life when he says कि भाई मुझे यहाँ पर अपनी तैयारी शुरू कर देनी चाहिए. If I tell you very categorically, if you are in your 5 years law, then you can start your preparation. Please remember, at the stage of which? At the stage of 5th semester plus. 5th semester plus say. Okay. So am I audible or not? Yes or no? I really wonder, but maybe Karan, I will speak again for you. Okay, Karan का question ये था that sir एक बात बताइए कि हमें कब शुरू करना चाहिए? So I was just trying to put across, if you're in your 5 years law, then you can very well start the preparation after 5th semester. And if you are in your 3 years LLB, then you can start in your 2nd year. So I will say 2nd year means 3rd sem. आप उतने प्रिपरेशन के लिए राजी का तैयार हो जाने चाहिए if you really want to target this. This is the cross-section time. This is the best time if you want to start the preparation. Why? Why? A very important question. This time is very well important because most of the judiciary doesn't have, any of the judiciary doesn't have a time where you require some time for practice or any experience. They do not have minimum experience criteria. You get your LLB degree and you can very well appear for a judicial exam. So the best time is these, that is if you're in 5 years LLB, you can start after 5th semester or during 5th semester. And if you're in 3 years LLB, you can always start in the second year. Yes, sir.
Second student, I'll just like to answer one question. Okay, one student we have is Vaishnavi, and she has asked that, sir, computer in MP judiciary. Let me make the point very clear. Okay, this question, you will have to make the point clear. The computer based simply means that you have to, it will be an online examination. It will be not a hard copy will be given to you. Okay, so it will be the online examination. No hard copy will be shared with you. So it simply means that a computer based simply means that it will be the online examination. So you have to sit before the computer to appear in the examination. So that was the meaning of that sentence. Okay, you have asked. And one student, Sumedh, has asked that apart from the Bare Act, what else has to be read? So we'll answer.
Right.
So apart from the Bare Act, the most important is that you need the material. अगर कोई मटेरियल है आपके पास जो एक सही तरीके से तैयार किया गया मटेरियल है, तो ये काफी हेल्प करता है आपको. जैसे हम लोग अगर कैरेट लॉज एकेडमी की बात करें तो हमने पर्सनली उन मटेरियल को तैयार किया है. तो इसलिए कोई भी स्टूडेंट जब कोई भी क्वेश्चन ढूंढता है हमारे मटेरियल में, तो आज तक तो यही मिला है कि सर ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं मिला है जिसका जवाब हमें आपके मटेरियल में ना मिला हो. तो एक अगर बेहतर मटेरियल है आपके पास तो दैट कैन वर्क. ओके, अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट कि अगर आप कोई मटेरियल नहीं खरीदना चाहते हैं तो कोई भी एक हर ऑथर की अगर जो किताबें हैं, आप कोई भी रेनाउंड, जैसे अगर आप हिंदू लॉ सोच रहे हैं तो पारस दीवान की किताब खरीद लिया, जैसे आप सीपीसी सोच रहे हैं तो सीके तकवानी की किताब खरीद ली. तो इस तरीके से एक एक किताब हर जो है सब्जेक्ट का आप खरीद सकते हैं, जो कि बहुत ही फेमस और बहुत अच्छी बुक्स मानी जाती है. तो इसके लिस्ट के लिए आप लोग कभी भी हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. नंबर जो है फ्लैश किया गया है आपके चैट बॉक्स में, तो वहां से आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं. यू कैन फाइंड द लिस्ट. ओके, अदरवाइज मटेरियल की अगर बात करें तो डेफिनेटली आप एक बार मटेरियल के भी अगर कुछ सैंपल नोट्स देखना चाहें तो यू कैन कॉल द मटेरियल एज वेल. ओके, यू विल फाइंड इन द सैंपल नोट्स एज. ओके, एक क्वेश्चन और हमारे सामने है कि सर क्या 3 months विल बी एनफ फॉर द प्रिपरेशन?
3 months will be enough for the preparation. If you talk about very carefully, I want to talk about that which stage that you are targeting. In the initial session, Uday sir has already told you that the judicial aspirant has to go to 3 stages: prelims, mains, interview. Please remember very categorically that in 3 months, we can target one stage. We can clear prelims. But if you want to target, if you want to talk about, if we have if I say a normal judicial exam will have approximately more than 16, 17 subjects, how much we can do justice in 3 months to master them to that extent that we write very great answer. Am I audible or not? I don't know. I wonder. Maybe audible or not?
Yes.
Or yes, audible.
You can just find out.
Okay, audible or not? Okay. So I'll take a very simple idea to tell you that I was talking about that if you're targeting in 3 months, please remember Rome was not built in a day. Rome ko ek din nahi laga tha banne mein. So if you are making something great, it will definitely take some time. And I want everyone, please be patient in your success. Success is something when it becomes your habit. And habits lead to success. So habits are not formed in 3 months. It will take some time. And we can't do justice with the course and curriculum in hand of the judiciary. So let's not be fooled by the YouTubers today that it can be done like that. Don't. Please, there is no skipping of hard work. I always say, I have a very beautiful line to tell each one of you. You all can try for a smart work, but smart work is only that is worth where it is equivalent in results with regard to hard work. मतलब smart work अगर मुझे hard work जितना result देता है, तब मेरे लिए smart work valid है, वरना वो smart work बेकार है, मुझे success नहीं देगा. So please, this generation, don't avoid long routes. Do not be so impatient that you can't invest your time. Right, thank you.
We have one question, sir. Please answer.
Yeah.
How to prepare for interview?
Interview. That is one of my favorite areas, to be honest. If I talk about Interview judges two things of a student. इंटरव्यू में दो चीजें जज किया जाता है. सबसे पहले आपकी नॉलेज तो प्री और मेंस में हम जज कर चुके होते हैं. आपकी पर्सनालिटी और आपके कॉन्फिडेंस, whether you are worth of becoming a judge or not. From today itself, I want to talk about each one of you very carefully and say, if you really want to work on an interview, start working on your personality from today. How you sit, how you stand, how you converse with people, how do you manage in talking with them? And the most important part, work on your knowledge. For an interview, there is a simple two rules that I always remember. If you have great knowledge and if you have a great communication skill, nobody can stop you in clearing an interview. So just if you work on your knowledge and your personality and communication, you will qualify any interview. Yep.
So we have the next question we have is what is the best website or the page we should follow for legal GK? So
Take a second.
just so I'm finding the next question, and this is the question of Siddharth. What is the best website or the page we found for legal GK? So Siddharth, if we ask me this question, so at present I can say, so we have one special magazine for the judicial aspirant and popularly known as the Carrot Judicial Times. So it is available right now free of cost for all the judicial aspirants. So you can visit our website www.carrotlawsacademy.com and you can download this website on a monthly basis. It will be a free of cost. And you'll be finding that we have beautifully drafted this magazine for your GKGS part. So I think that you can find the Carrot Judicial Times at present. I'm finding it good. Okay. So if you compare with the other magazines, really, you will just try to compare with the other as well. And you will be finding it's appreciable. Okay.
Okay. One of the questions coming from Aryan is, which newspaper is the best? I hope I'm audible and I'm able to speak. I'm audible, right? I hope I'm audible. So if I say which newspaper is the best, the newspaper that you can always target is, my first choice is Indian Express, to be honest. That's the first newspaper that we can always recommend. Because it is a newspaper which gives you facts, which gives you opinion, and it has one of the best author. One of the best part is editor-in-chief is a lawyer. So it has a legal aspect as well. So if you want to know about the newspaper, it's the best is what paper? Indian Express. The next question is to Uday sir only, so you can keep the mic. Now the next question is from Shreya, how to tackle local laws?
Shreya, if you ask me this question, and so far in 15 years, what I found, okay, for the local laws, get a mastery over the CPC at first. If you have a mastery over the CPC, I can assure you here that local laws will be very easy for you. First point. Second point, understanding the local laws, you need a mentor. Why I say this line, you need a mentor? Because the languages which are used in the local laws is not that much familiar to all the legal aspirants, law students. So it will be advisable that if you find a mentor, okay, while teaching the local laws during the UP Judicial Service examination, I got a lot of comments and appreciation from the students, and they said, sir, you really made the local laws very easy. Okay, I remember that why I was capable to make the local laws easy. The reason was that I was the teacher of CPC. And if I have a mastery over the CPC, it was easy for me to connect the local laws in a very easy language. So this is always advisable that if you want to start the local laws, start with the CPC. This will give you the good edge in the local laws, as well as definitely the terms. To understand the terms, you need the books and all. But this is one of the good way to start with the local laws. Okay, I hope, Shreya, you should understand this point. Now is the next is how to find a landmark judgment on any topic. लैंडमार्क जजमेंट हमें कैसे पता चलेगा? तो आजकल तो बहुत फेमस है लैंडमार्क जजमेंट पता करने के लिए कई सारे वेबसाइट्स हैं. अदरवाइज यू कैन फॉलो आवर, अभी कई सारे पब्लिकेशंस हैं, तो आप कई सारे बुक्स हैं जो कि लैंडमार्क जजमेंट के लिए हैं. अदरवाइज आप लाइव लॉ वगैरह भी फॉलो करते होंगे तो वहां से भी मिल जाता है. और अगर हमारा कंपाइलेशन से कुछ बुक्स हमने लॉन्च किया, जैसे अभी हमने 2018 से लेकर 2024 का हमने एक बुक लॉन्च किया, और वो बुक पब्लिकेशन में अगर देखें तो हमने काफी उसमें, हमारा एक पब्लिकेशन डिपार्टमेंट भी है, दैट इज द कैरेट पब्लिकेशन. तो हमने उसमें कई ऐसे बुक्स हमने लॉन्च किया है अंडर द ऑथरशिप ऑफ मी एंड सर. तो हमने उसमें बाकायदा ये ध्यान रखा है कि 2018 से लेकर 24 तक के वो जजमेंट्स जो एक लीगल एक जुडिशियल एस्पायरेंट के लिए बहुत ही ज्यादा जरूरी है, उन जजमेंट्स को हमने वहां कंपाइल किया है। तो आप डेफिनेटली अगर वहां से भी फॉलो करना चाहे तो यू कैन फाइंड। बाकी जो मैंने मटेरियल की बात करी थी, इफ यू रीड द मटेरियल यू विल बी फाइंडिंग ऑल द जजमेंट्स, so you'll not be finding, even we have a one separate category for the judgments as well. Okay, and that category is dealing with the all the landmark judgments and the latest judgment, combination of the landmark plus latest you will be finding in the category as well. So material will be enough. I don't think that other things are required.
One thing that I will definitely add to the search part, whenever you go to a website and you think that, yes, I want to go for live law or any other bar and bench on etc., many websites, I would definitely suggest one thing to you, each one of you, please check whatever is written there is correct in the judgment itself. There have been occasions where I have went through the websites, various websites, and somewhere I found out that there was some different word being used, which was not there in the judgment itself. So be very careful when you accept any statement.
When you see me.
When you read anything on a website, please check up that whether it is worth, it is correct, and veracity is good or not. Okay, now a question comes in. What is the value of CV? I think
CV.
So what is the value of CV? So if I talk about the value of CV, when I say the word CV here, in an interview, to be honest, the curriculum vitae becomes very, very important. It is one of the area where it is the initiation of an interview. It will be the area where the people will be knowing, the interview panel will be knowing you, that what you have done in the past. Most of us sometimes try to fake it up in your CV. हम लोग झूठ लिख देते हैं कि मैंने प्रैक्टिस किया, मैंने क्रिमिनल लॉ में प्रैक्टिस किया, मैंने हिंदू लॉ में प्रैक्टिस किया, मैंने इसमें प्रैक्टिस किया, उसमें, और मैंने प्रैक्टिस के नाम पे कुछ नहीं किया. I really don't know even where the plaintiff or the defendant stands, or where the prosecution or the prosecutor or the defense counsel stands. So that becomes very scary. In a CV, if you're writing something, then you need to know and how to justify it. If you have done your master's, if you have done your LLM, so please remember, if you say that I have done master's in constitutional law, then you should be aware about the difference between the word constitution, constitutional law, and constitutionalism. अगर आप ये भी नहीं जानते हैं तो वो आपको brutally interview में छोड़ेंगे नहीं. So if you have a CV, if you have a gap, for example, in a CV, some students have done their LLB, 2 years down the line, they are facing an interview. So there's a gap. You need to justify that gap. Yes, I was preparing for a judicial exam. You can tell that. But you need to know the answer very well. अगर आप one of the biggest issue, अगर आप किसी, मान लीजिए आपकी schooling, college, LLB, practice सब दिल्ली का है, और आप जज बनने के लिए interview face कर रहे हैं यूपी में, तो one of the question in your CV that will be available was, why UP? If you become judge in UP and you qualify Delhi exam, you will definitely leave us. So that is few questions which are always there with us, right? So these questions need to be addressed. I would strongly suggest each one of you, in an interview, if you want to be successful, think about a question here, keep on a conversation on. You give an answer, think about the counter, then again answer, then a counter again. So keep on working on that and fill the gaps of your curriculum vitae so that you are doing great in your interview. Yeah.
Okay, so the next question is Ladli Kansal, yeah, Laddi Kansal. How to develop personality?
That's a scary line to ask. But you are asking a person who is a certified personality trainer. Definitely, I need to talk about personality. Okay, personality word generally comes from the word persona. None of us, if you think that either Uday Singh Rathore sir or Dr. Nikhil Kashyap, either of them have created a personality just like that, no. We have created a personality over time. It has taken some time. Yes, how to create a personality, if you ask me very categorically? For creating a great personality, I want every student, aspirant, any person on this earth to be a great observer. You should have an eyes to find good in others. We Indians are in a habit of finding negative about others. हमारे को ये सिखाया जाता है, हमारी टीचर्स भी क्या होती है, गलतियां मार्क कर रही होती हैं. तो मेरी सजेशन है, पहले लोगों में अच्छा देखिए. जब आप अच्छाई देखेंगे, if you like somebody, if you like the posture of somebody, if you like the way the people talk about, then you can copy it up. First thing is having an eye that what is good, what is bad, then copying it up. Copying is a tough task. Please remember, you have to create a personality of your choice by making habits. They are very difficult. Trust me, if you ask me, I come from a very local school in Delhi. I was not given a training that I can speak one sentence of good English and talk to you. I hope I have taken a session. We both are coming from that places where you can expect that we are not able to speak and talk in English, but we have created that personality. We have learned over time, and personality will take time. Observe, adapt, make a habit, and you will create a personality. That's the rule that I can give it to you. So that's an answer. Yeah.
So next is how to command judgment writing.
A judgment writing. All questions coming directly to me now. So I need a breather maybe. So anyways, but when I talk about judgment writing, yes, judgment writing is a very important area today. Judgment writing is to be honest, I can take a 6-hour session. If you ask me on one judgment writing, maybe civil, maybe criminal, minimum 6 hours, I can go for 20 hours as well. But when you talk about judgment writing, you need to master it up by understanding the law. Judgment writing involves two important terminology called as marshalling of law and appreciation of evidence. I'll give an example of what is marshalling of law, just in brief, very, very brief, that because there's a question coming across to me. So marshalling means selection of the evidence which is valuable to the case. That's called marshalling of evidence. When it comes to the appreciation of evidence, appreciation means value of that evidence. Which is more valuable? I'm just giving a random question to you, and you all can think about it. What is more valuable? And first information report, FIR, under 173 BNSS, or maybe a case diary statement under section 180 BNSS. So which is more important? A statement recorded by a police officer, that is called case diary statement, or an FIR? Which is more reliable, and why, when and how? That is called judgment writing. Please remember, judgment writing is not just directly writing a judgment like a pleadings or maybe writing a plaint or a WS. No, judgment writing is starting point of judgment writing is framing of issues and framing of charges. So first, a student need to master framing of issues in a civil judgment writing and framing of charges in a criminal judgment writing. And then marshalling, appreciation, formats, and then we will be writing the judgment.